ngayiphi into ocabanga ukuthi mhlambe kasi it can make this whole situation ibe ngcono, where people, they just eliminating people mugging people, and we know who are these people who are doing these things. What is it that you think, which majors do you think as abantu basekasi siyazi ukuthi this is a not normal thing? Because other things we tend to find them as a norm, such things of losing lives and all that, and there's nothing that happens. What is it that ucabanga ukuthi ingenza kube ngcono?
You know, that's a difficult question. You know why? Because there's not really much power we have as a community if we don't have the backing of the police when it comes to such things.
Yeah.
And because in as much as I'd like to advise people and say to people, go the legal route, like with us, we just might get, you know, the sentencing and whatnot, because we were so strong in the fact that, no, we saw what happened.
Yeah.
This was wrong, and we will stand for our friend. You know, we need a bit more of that. Because even with what happened with Cocktail Sunday, I went fine few within people just to get people to say, no, we saw that was wrong. Like let's get whatever that's happening justice.
Yes.
You know, I went through that whole thing. There was a whole court case around it. There was cops involved.
It's tiring, Lenton.
It's definitely, you know, hosting events is not easy.
And other people, the moment you host the event,
yeah, and you know what, you know, there's all those factors,
hijacking and all that.
there's all those factors that you need as an event organizer. You need to make sure you are trying to cover, because you're not going to cover the whole of it. That's the bitter truth. You're not going to cover the whole of it, but at least work towards covering it. So in as much as I might say that, but if we are not getting, like, we're lucky enough to get the right kind of police behind that case, you know. But in some cases, we can't shy away from the fact that most of these people that do these things have cops in their pocket. You know, so you coming out to say, yes, the person you're speaking to might just give the phone call to that person, and now your life is in danger. You know, so there's not much. We really need to stand for it. Like, we really need to fight. We really need to fight that, but we really need a lot of backing from the system, the governments, the SAPS, all of those things. We really need the right people.
It starts from hierarchy.
It's the hierarchy that needs to be fixed. Until that is fixed, I don't think there's a lot we can do. Because like reporting like the dumbest of things.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how how that might end for you.
Yeah.
Because when it might be something that you're doing right, like I'm being a noble citizen.
I hear you. What is it one thing that you would wish to change young Ayanda? That you take accountability. Go say, yeah, Ayanda that you wish you could change. Maybe it could have made you a better version of who you are now.
I don't think there's something I'd like to change. I don't know. I feel like Ayanda was given, if there's one thing I'd love to change, was me. But also I can't say I'd love to change that, because if I was to go back, I think I'd go back. I'd go back to doing the same thing. In school, when I was still in school, I chose sports over school.
Okay.
So I took more
sports.
I gave more attention to I gave more to than I did to academy. And I'm a pretty smart kid, actually. I'm a very pretty smart person. Yeah. But I gave sports that thing, and then I'm lucky enough that I realized when I was young that no, actually this might need a backup plan, and I started working on the backup plans. Okay. Yeah, and that's where I am now. The backup plans are working. So in as much as that was a mistake, I worked to rectify it.